Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Just going to go and put those down, and then I'm going to lift them back up again. Straight away, instantly, just like that. There we go. So then I want to go paste, like this. Turn that and drop you there. And put them all back in, and drop you up there. And then I got one more, and that fits perfectly onto that bit. Right, so I've got a couple of them still to come down, but I've now got a proper robot highway going all the way through. We got one that goes over this far. I haven't quite finished making my robot highway over that side, but we will get there. And then we've got one that comes all the way down here. I've got a couple of bits missing from it, but we have you get the general idea for it. And then we can move down this way, and again, I want to go to paste. And this time, it actually fits exactly where it should. This is much better. Right, that one will go down to there. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put down another one. But first up, I need to remove these. Probably be quicker if I just do it myself, like that. And go through and remove those as well over to there. So then I can go back to paste, put you, that one's in the wrong place. If we go like that, put you there, and that one then fits absolutely spot on perfect. So we've covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It spans 4 blocks. And it does actually fit perfectly. I'm going to leave that extra one in there. And then this one over here, this one needs to get moved over. Just a tiny fraction. So I'm going to move that one there. It's going to go and take the furthest one away. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? And I will go to paste right there. And I'll drop that one into there like that. Next, I will take a power line. And I will bring that power line to here. And we'll run that down through so that we've got a consistent power supply all the way through. Like that. And bring you into there. Right. So now we're just waiting on the construction robots to bring the rest of the roboports down through. They will fill in the rest of that. While we're waiting on that, we've got another demand that we need to make. And that is down here. So first up, we will remove those. Then I will go into here and I will remove those and that one, like that. Then I will go into here and I will get my landfill blueprint. And I will drop that one. Where am I going to go? I'm going to go that side and I'm going to go that side like that. She's going to go there a little bit further. So that's going to fill that bit in. And then I'm going to go with paste. I'm going to go that side. I'm going to use the roboports to come down to there like that. Because we've already got a power line running down beside them. So they will use that. And then I've got coal over this side that we can then use for setting up the basics. So I just want the single mining drill. That one's going to go right there. Which I think that's about the right spot, I think. We'll just do it like that. Bring that over to that side, and then rotate you round and bring you all the way over to there like that. Rotate you round again and go through there. We'll do one more like that. So there's a whole load of demands for the construction robots. They've got to come down and they've got to do that. But we've got roboports that have got to be brought down. And we've got a load of landfill that's got to be brought down as well. They are filling in the last of the landfill up here. Power is running rather slow, unfortunately. There isn't a lot that I can do about that right now. Power is going to be picking up. Don't worry, we will pick up on the power. The landfill over this side, I've got 250 left to pick up. So, actually, that's working out all right there. And that means that the construction robots I think we're getting close to the point where... well, actually, no. We've still got over 600 of them still to place down. The other thing that I wanted to check was how many roboports we've got. I've got none whatsoever. Because I'm waiting on red... yeah, red circuits. Red circuits are the big issue we've got, because we've only got 8 factories making those at the moment, so we need to do some serious work on producing more red circuits. Now, the great thing about having this, with the robot highway coming all the way down through, means that we're going to have... see, look, we've got that going all the way up there. That's a load of coal that is going to be brought up over to here to our coal requester chest that I've got right there. That is then feeding that into the network. And I'm going to change that to request 1,000... well, actually... no, I think 500 is alright at the moment. I am thinking, though, that I want to go to paste, and I want to put some of these going up this way. And have a robot highway going along there as well, around the top of that. Perhaps, maybe... well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to remove these power poles first. So I'm going to need to do that. Get rid of those. And then... actually, I'm going to need to remove that other side as well. We're going to need to remove these. So I will take those out as well. And I'll remove that one right there. The rest of them can stay. And as soon as those have been removed, we will put in a bit of robot highway going up from here. Actually, I'll go straight up from that one right there. So I can just go to paste at the moment. Don't need to change any of that. That one can go right in there. And then that one will go there like that. And then up here. I mean, yeah, ideally... if I'm not going to worry about keeping the robot highway sort of exactly all lined up perfectly. I'll just drop in occasionally where I think that we're going to need it. So we will sort of put that into there. And then if I go along here and I go copy like this and I go there, I've now got 6 electricity poles that we can use to make sure that we've got power going up through to those. So I can join that in and go up. And we go to there. Right. Turn you round and I'll put that one to there and then move that over a bit more. Drop that one into there. There. So I've now got roboports being demanded over there. I got more roboports being demanded down here. Now, those that way, we're not going to use them so much, but we will. They will end up being used. We've got a little bit of a gap right there, but they'll end up being used. I've got the landfill being placed down here fairly rapidly. As soon as that has finished, I've then got coal being extracted from down here at a fairly rapid rate, which means that the coal is going to go up here, and it's got... this is where the coal is being demanded. Right, this is our big issue right here. I've got 500 coal being delivered right now. Right, I got requests for 500 coal. That's not enough. That's not feeding it through fast enough. So I'm going to need to go up and change that. While we wait for that bit there, we want to run up through and we want to go and change the coal. Let me have a look. I've got... yeah, I've got 3 of those. I'll be wanting to upgrade my armor suit at some point soon so that I can have a little bit more than just running around at this speed. I'd like to be able to go considerably faster than I am right now. It's going to make life a lot easier for me. You run over this way. And, yeah, we need to increase our list of demands here. 500 coal is not enough, so we're going to go and boost that up to 1,000. 1,000 coal being demanded, and right now I've got 512 being delivered. That's all the coal that I got. But it very quickly becomes easier to deal with that. We go back down to the coal place down the bottom, and all of these robots going through, they're busy bringing all of that up. Automation 3 is slowly working through, but you've got to bear in mind that at the moment our power supply is way too low. And part of that is the number of robots that we got flying through that at this, right, this is causing us some serious issues. Major issues. So the robots aren't charging fast enough off of these, And it is going to take us a little while to sort of get this back on track. It will eventually happen, but it's going to take a minute. It's a good job that we don't have a load of enemies incoming at the moment, or we would be in serious juju. So we're in serious bad juju is what we would be in. So I put that across over there like that, and then I go with you. Oh, cannot build on water. That's because I've still got one piece right there. There we go. That was now done. Drop you in like that. And then put those over to there. So I've now got that entire coal patch is now having coal extracted from it. Right? This is a useful and a good thing. So we've got that bit down there. 27 million coal on there. What I'm going to do in order to help that one out a little bit is I'm actually going to put speed boosts onto all of it. Just because I'm hoping that that might get us a tiny, tiny little bit of extra coal coming through. Which will help the all of the stations up there. So I may run that through there and put those through to there. Right. Electricity has already started going up. I've got a little tiny bit more coal coming through. I don't have this one charging continuously at the moment, so it is slowly starting to fill up again. And now we got to wait. All of those have got to be put in. And we just got to wait. Let me have a look up this way and see how we're doing up here. So I want to go back to this one. I've still only got 500 pieces of coal. And the problem is that this is slowed down. So everything is slowed down on the power demands. And yeah, it sort of slows everything down. And this is like a little bit of a problem because I've gone and put so many mining drills out. So many other things out, it's kind of backing up a little, and like even over here, that's now filled up a bit because all of the oil is being used slower. Everything is slowed right down to a crawl because I don't have the power that I need coming through. Look at the electricity, it's on red. And this is one of the major problems that you get with this game. Right? Everything slows right down, and then it doesn't run efficiently enough. I think what we might need to do is... Actually, I'm wondering if there is much that I can do. I've got more... I've got 700 pieces of coal being delivered now. They're coming through faster. Alright, the demands for it are coming through faster. Construction robots aren't currently doing anything. Down this way... If I go, they've actually been down and they've refilled all of these already. So we'll go, remove the map a second. And I will go over this way. And then I'll drop those in like that. And yes, I know that this is demanding yet more power usage from me by doing this. But I'm happy with that because the amount of boost that we get plus 60% on that. And that's going to give me, like, you look in the middle here, I got 2.8 million on one of those mining drills. So I'd like that to be going faster. I want that to be pushing out much, much faster. So all of the coal is being picked up. I'm still just waiting. Just wondering if there is a way that I can change this round. I don't think there is. I think having the coal being... Yeah, I've got almost 1,000 coal now being delivered straight to that station, which means that we've got additional coal being spread down here, which is going up through these burners a little bit faster, which should slowly start to increase the amount of power that we got coming out. The more power we have coming out, the more of the solid fuel we'll be making, and this is all good. The only other thing that I can do at the moment to give us a temporary little boost is to go down here and harvest some of this. So I'm going to take that all the way across there, and I'm going to go boom. 9,300 pieces of timber are going to go through there. 550 construction robots are running down there to go and do that. I got these. Let me just quickly run these in. And then there's another thing that I want to do. Put that in, and put those into there. Right. Those have got all of the boosts in there that I want. Construction robots, they're on their way to go and get the timber. They will go and run that up through and deliver all of that timber, and that's going to start feeding around through as well, which I'm hoping will give us just the tiniest little bit of power boost, and that should then be enough to keep everything ticking along. I want to go up this way, and there's two changes that I want to make. I want to go into here. I have got a lot of these. Nice. Right, we'll take all of the construction robots, and then I'm going to go to here. I'm going to change that, and we're going to go back to producing logistics robots in there. Like that. And you can see it's still going painfully slow, isn't it? It's painfully slow, but we're making logistics robots now. Right into there. I'm just going to have you. And I'm going to go over to this side, and I'm going to look in here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes, right there, another 300 construction robots. So 850. I did say our target of 1,000, but I'm quite happy with what we got. One of those. Send that one out. Makes 3,050 exactly of those. I've got 6 construction robots. I'd like to have a few more of them on me personally, so I'm going to make a few more of them. 6 is not quite enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll make 20, and then I'll want to make another 4 in a minute when I've got some more materials delivered to me. Which is going to take a little while because, yeah, I don't have the materials here anywhere. So it's just going to take me a minute to get all of it. Oh, actually, no. It won't, because I actually have those green chests down there, and they send everything to me anyway. Like the green chests, I've got these demanded from them, so they'll bring everything to me. Very noticeable right now is that this is already filled up the top. I'm taking all the power into there. So I've got the timber being dropped in. I've got a distinct lack of these going through. Right, we got a lack of them up the top coming down through, and that is holding us up a bit. So I'm only making about 30 megawatts right now because of all of the robots. They're queuing up. They're waiting to charge, and that's the bit that's slowing us down, is they're waiting to charge up. 850 construction robots, and not a single one of them is able to do very much because of how slow they're having to travel. Which means that everything down here is slowing down. Like, putting the timber in, it's gotten even worse. It has gotten even worse now that I've gone and put that timber in. This is not something that I wanted to do. See, these are going so slowly that they're not picking anything up. Right, they're now running so slow, and I'm stuck on this. Like, nothing is being collected or picked up the way it should be. So it's running over to here. It's coming on around. It's doing that. It's getting up to the. It's going up to the top ends of them. And it's filling some of these up. But yeah, that is not producing enough. I am in serious trouble right now as far as power is concerned. My base is slowly powering itself down. And this is what happens if you don't pay 100% attention to your power and power supply and issues like that. You do start to run into some major issues. Right? You will start to run into some very, very serious problems. So, what am I going to do to counter this? I have some plans, but I don't, right now I've got roboports that are going completely out of action, which is why, yeah, as soon as they go completely out of power, everything goes green like that. And that's an indication that it has gone very, very horribly wrong. It has gone extremely horribly wrong for everything in the system, and we don't like this at all. Let me just jump down here and dump those in there a minute. That can start burning. Even just 2 of them is 3.6 megawatts. What's going to happen is it's going to stop completely. It's going to completely grind to a halt, and it's not going to allow me to do anything at all, or run anything at all. It's like the power, all of it is just going to stop. And as you can see, that causes problems. That causes major, major, serious issues. So I need to do something to get round this, and that one thing that I can do, I can take 14 of those. I can go into here, and I can go like that. I can control-click onto there, And then what I will do is I'll run over this side, down here, and I'm going to take timber, like that. There we go, 0. I've got no possible way of getting this going unless I can manually kickstart my boilers. Now, I don't want to manually kickstart anything on the boilers up here. I would like to drop a whole load of materials onto this belt over here so that it's kind of ready to start doing stuff. I don't want it to sort of do anything just yet. But there's a way to do this is you just go to there and then you press Z. And that starts dropping it down. Unfortunately, Z is rather slow. I just got to drop them in like this. And I would prefer it if it was to go a little bit faster than this in order to feed everything in. But I don't have any choice in the matter. That is all I've got. You just have to sit here, manually feed it. This is how you manually kickstart your system. You've got to have fuel available to do it. Fortunately, I do have some fuel available to go and do the manual kickstart. Although I'm sort of kicking myself that I don't have the manual kickstart and anything better than that. I'm just doing it really slowly like this, and it's going to take ages. So there is another way that I can, like everything. See, everything's completely dead and completely stopped. There is no helping it anywhere. Now I do have a line of fuel on there that I could go and take that, and I could redirect it down to somewhere else. See, I've got fuel right there. That goes out from here. It goes all the way over to there. So if I was to take that line of fuel right there, and I was to bring that one out here, and I was to run that all the way down here like this, like that, and then I was to make one of these, like that. Let me cancel that a minute. There. Make one of those. I'll make another one in a minute. It's not going to hurt to have a couple extra of those just on there so that I've got them available to be used. And if I drop that onto there, I'm now going to feed in a massive amount of fuel. I'm going to empty out that line completely of fuel, admittedly. And that's not necessarily the best thing to do, but right now, needs must. Needs really do must. So I need to drop all of that through. So then, if I have a look through the map, what that's going to... I can't see anything on the map because I'm slowly running out of power. All I can do is see what I've got myself. There is the odd robot still flying around that have still got power, but for the most part, they have now all run out. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. We just got to wait for the power lines to all fill back up again. That's going to go down through. And what I want to happen is I want all of that fuel there. This is fortunate that we've got this. This is like our buffer zone right here. It is fortunate that that's there. That is going to go, and that's going to split down through, and it's going to fill up this entire section down here. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's kind of the plan. Once we've moved all of that in, because belts don't require a power supply. We don't need a power supply for belts, and that is a wonderful, wonderful aspect of this. That is going to make things a whole lot better for us. And that's going to get as far as there. And then it's all going to start going through here. And we're slowly, slowly splitting it apart and filling up these sections over this side as well. If you look all the way up there, we've still got masses of stuff coming in. So I filled all of that one up. And I've got the rest of it to split between these two. Still got loads coming in. So that's going to fill all of that up. And it's going to back up on most of it. That's an excellent start. Right, we're going to... all of that fuel, it's going to use up pretty quick, mind. There's no denying that that is going to be used up pretty quickly. We're not going to have a lot left over. But we've got some. We will have some left over. It's filled up every single line, and it's come all the way down through here. And... I'll let that get up through to there. Right. Yep, that's backed up through. Okay, so that's all of that fuel that's gone through. I don't have anything going on the middle line down there, but I've got enough that is going to go and do a whole load of good on those power stations down there. I will ignore the rest of those power stations for a minute. The next thing I'm going to do is remember all of that timber that I've got. I can go up through here, and I can make some use of that. So I'm going to go to here. And we're going to go like this. I'm going to take that timber and I'm going to drop it for now onto that one right there. There, so I've got 3,500. I'm going to press Control. And I'm going to run up through there like that. And instantly, everything is got power. I got 100 wood going into each of these. Like that. And everything will have fired up down here. All of those, I'm burning through that power down there, so I've got all of them running as well. These are slowly filling up with power. They're sort of just filling themselves back up. It's going to take a minute, but right now, I got 180 megawatts of power. That's enough to just start us off. That's enough to keep things moving just for a second. I got another 800 of them, so I will run down there like that, and there's a bit more. So that's a little bit more power running into there, and that's got me on yellow. That's up to 190. Of course, we do know that this is limited, right? This is very limited, and we've got the timber being deposited over here, but there's well, I've got 11k at the moment. Is whether that timber can keep going. I've got the timber being deposited, and I've got the coal being brought over as well. We need both of those things to be able to run. And I also need the solid fuel to be able to run as well. I need all of it to just be able to keep going. So I've managed to kickstart the entire system. But we're also going to be flagging now very, very quickly. We're going to start running out of fuel down on that bottom side down here. This is going to be our next issue. Is I'm already running out of fuel down here, which means it is already slowing down. I've got fuel coming in from here, and I've got more fuel coming in from there. So anything extra, it's just going to sort of split out between all of them. So I know that that's running. I know that it's all going. I've got plenty of solid fuel coming down for a minute. Hopefully that'll be able to keep up. I've got the coal coming through. We've got a supply of timber coming in. Again, that's a good thing. I need that. I've got 3,000 pieces of timber that will be fed through into the system there. It's not really a great deal, but I've got also a great deal of stuff going through there, and that's going to go on through, and that's going down, and that should help to keep it ticking over. It's just got to tick over, just for a little while. It's not going to be a foolproof plan by any stretch. So long as it will. Now, substations. I need substations, and I need those, and I think I need big electric poles as well. I need to start going for solar panels. Solar power is going to be our next big thing. So I've got some solid fuel there. Let's go and make use of that, shall we? I'll bring that one over to there, and I'll put that into there. So we've got another one that's taking solid fuel. Yeah, fantastic. Right, you're brilliant. You're doing wonderful. And, okay, forget that. No, it's in the blueprint book. I need this one right here. So if I go right mouse click to open, it's that right there that I need. So I take that one out, and I drop that one in. This is my main power supply. I don't have really enough fuel coming through to make everything work right now. Not properly. We've got some serious shortages. I've got coal. I don't have enough being deposited up here. I definitely don't have enough. I've got like 700 being delivered. I've got 300 in there. So in order to be able to make that work better, I want more coal being put onto here. And I want coal being put onto there as well. So I'm going to go this way, like this. And I'm going to do much the same as we've got there. I'm going to put some more of these chests down. I'm going to go for request a chest right there. And where am I going to put that? Just trying to think where the best place to be. I think we'll put that one there, and I'm just going to copy that one. Drop that into there, so then I've got another 1,000 coal being demanded in there. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1,000,000 minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.